Hi everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to my conversations with a light blue God. So interesting, this is still the same day, and here it is prefaced by, in parentheses I wrote, end of first full day in the Caribbean. So this is really my first full day still. I've only slept here once then, and I had arrived yesterday in the evening and I didn't like it the first day, but this was my first full day in Puerto Viejo and I loved it. I fell in love and I'm still in love and I'm still grateful, so grateful 1 year later. And I'm so grateful that I'm invoking light blue God, because that represents for me the invocation of sharing this miracle with way more people, way more like-minded conscious people, and collaborating and co-creating and expanding together. So I wrote, what a reassuring and validating day this has been, and all with so much grace and gentleness. Yesterday I felt some reservations about this coast and I was not feeling so connected to being here. I wanted some confirmations about being in the right spot, besides so many chaotic restaurants and bars and all the drinking and drugs and all that felt void of spirituality. This Caribbean coast felt very heterosexual, much more than the other side that I had just come from. But for whatever reason, the moment I woke up this morning, while still laying in bed, I felt a sense of deep reassurance and comfort. When I walked out to the outside garden, common area, the first thing I saw was a gay flag. How odd. How did I not see it yesterday? It's almost as though they had put it up in the middle of the night just to reassure me. I then walked into the indoor common area, and not far from the front desk, there was a portrait of Amma. Again, how did I not notice her yesterday? She was not hidden at all. It's almost as though they had put her in the middle of the night just to reassure me. But this was also clearly not the case. I instantly felt shivers all over. Of course, I was in the right place. Just let me just be a little more patient, and I am sure it will all be revealed to me. How did I know on my second day? Especially such a contrast from my first night, because within 24 hours I knew magic was happening here. Magic was gonna happen here. And I haven't left since, and I'm not about to leave. But so crazy, how did I know? Because I just got all these validations and this knowing revealed to me by light blue and dark blue and all shades of blue God. And so I continued by writing, and then that happened. I sort of went on 2 dates today. That happened. I've barely gone on 2 dates in the last year. That is proof of how Blue God can play with us exactly the way he, she, it, they wants to give us the messages and keep us going when we are in doubt. And then the rest. If we are being strong, we don't need extra little treats. I like the treats though. Give me more treats, Blue God. I sort of went on 2 dates today, very casual, but very validating and very reassuring. The first led me to my first swim in the Caribbean. What a wonderful ocean this is, and how marvelous the trail that walks all along the ocean. Wow, I could get used to this. This is all I kept thinking. I could walk this trail every day for hours. What a miracle that I am here. The second guy invited me out for a smoothie and then out to dine at the very restaurant in which he works. As the evening went by, it felt less like a date and more like spending time with a friend. It felt comforting to get to know someone who has lived here for 2 years, and someone who felt genuinely welcoming and interested in making my stay here more pleasurable by making himself available to share resources and contacts here. It felt like a way of being welcomed into the local community. It felt wonderfully supportive in a very natural way. It felt natural. What a difference a day can make. I am so grateful to have this opportunity. It really has felt like a very long time since I last traveled. And what a travel this is turning out to be. I still feel like I am on a beautifully transformative pilgrimage, and I am so grateful. Thank you for always taking care of me in the way that you do. I am so grateful. And so I'm beginning to realize that the citronella rubbed onto the skin works for about 5 or 10 minutes, let's say 15. And then somehow the no-see-ums don't care anymore, because now I'm being bit again. So together, we're going to maybe create a citronella and whatever else spray and create something that is more strong, that is stronger and more powerful, because one way or another, we're going to fix this, because this is paradise, and these little crazies are going to stop biting me when I'm sitting on my porch with my light blue lights, because I love you and I love them and I know they love me too, and so stop biting me, please. And so, shall we stop here? Yeah, I'm gonna stop this video here. This is not where I had propped it to stop, so that in the next video it will be a shorter video, and then we go for a little stroll in the dark in my garden, which we're not supposed to really be wandering around at night because there could be snakes, but we go out there to go get some citronella like I did. And then there was a new friend that I encountered sitting on one of the big leaves, and so he was bigger than I'm used to, and so we will go see if new friend is still there. And meanwhile, I will see you in episode 220.